Namaskar children and welcome. Let's continue with the same lesson number 5 of our 7th standard maths. I hope that you all are understanding all the sums and you are finding maths easy and interesting. So let's begin. These sums children are not going to be very difficult because rules of multiplication and division are going to be easier as compared to the rules of addition and subtraction. So let's begin. First sum children, 3 upon 11 into 2 upon 5. Now when you are seeing the multiplication and division sum, just observe the numerator and denominator of both the fractions. See this way, 3 and 11, are they coming in common table? 2 and 5, are they coming in common table? Now see the other way also. This 3 and this 5, are they coming in common table? This 11 and this 2, are they coming in common table? Ask yourself this question. See up and down. Numerator, denominator, numerator, denominator. Then see crossways. This denominator, this numerator, this denominator, this numerator. See in every way. And then if they are coming in any common table, we are going to cancel them. Here I see 3 and 11 do not come in common table. 2 and 5 do not come in common table. 3 and 5 do not come in common table, and 11 and 2 also do not come in common table. So they all are different numbers. So we are directly going to multiply them. See now children, 3 into 2 numerator to numerator and denominator to denominator. 3 2s are 6, 11 5s are 55. That's your answer children, and done. Over. Very easy, no? Let's move to the next one. 12 upon 5 and 4 upon 15. See, 12 and 5. Are they coming in same table? No. 4 and 15. Are they coming in same table? No. 12 and 15. Are they coming in same table? Yes. 3 4s are 12. 3 5s are 15. Both of them come in the table of 3. 3 4s are 12. And 3, will write it down children. Yes. Now we will cancel out. Let the original question be like that only. 3 4s are 12. 3 5s are 15. 3 4s are 12. 3 5s are 15. If you don't understand this way, no children, I'll tell you one more way. See this one also children. This can be written as 3 4s are 12. 3 4s are 12. 3 5s are 15. Now 3 3 cancel. Right? This you can show in rough work children. 4 and 5 remain. Same here also children. Now 5 and 4. Are they coming in same table? No. So no confusion, no doubt. Now we'll write what is remaining. 4 and 5 into, this is 4 remaining here, and 5 from down is equal to, multiply numerator to numerator, 4 into 4, 5 into 5. 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25. So that's your answer, children. It is also easy. If you practice, you will find it very easy, children. You just have to find the common table. Let's see the next sum. Minus 8 upon 9 into 3 upon 4. Now check the numbers. 8 and 9. Are they coming in same table? No. 3 and 4. Are they coming in same table? No. We have seen straight ways. Now we will see cross ways. 8 and 4. Yes. 8 and 4 are coming in the table of 4. 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. Right? So we are going to cancel that also. Next one. Let's do that first, children, before we forget. 4 ones are 4. 4 twos are 8. It's minus 2, children. Don't forget to give a minus sign there. Now 9 and 3. Yes. 9 and 3 also come in same table. 3 ones are 3. 3 threes are 9. So we are going to cancel out that also. 3 ones are 3 and 3 threes are 9. Enjoying with me, children? You liking the sum? So let's find out what's remaining. Minus 2, 3, here 1 and 1. Both places 1 and 1. We are going to multiply now. We'll go on the next line. Minus 2 into 1 upon 3 into 1. 2 ones are 2. 3 ones are 3. So that's your answer, children. Minus 2 upon 3. Fourth one. Now you've got an idea, children, where to cancel, how to cancel the numbers. Very good. Now 0 multiplied and divided by anything is 0, children. So the answer for this is 0 straight. 0 divided by 6, 0. 0 into 3, 0. Every ways, children, the answer is going to be 0. Because you are multiplying all the numbers with 0. Multiplying or dividing. If you multiply or divide the numbers with 0, you are going to get the answer 0 only. So this is the third question. Done. Let's move to question number 4. First one, 2 upon 5. The multiplicative inverse means just the reverse of the number. So the multiplicative inverse of 2 upon 5 will be 5 upon 2. Just reverse it, children. So the multiplicative inverse of 2 upon 5 is 5 upon 2. Next one, minus 3 upon 8. Reverse it. The multiplicative inverse will be, I'll put a minus sign to the numerator, children, because we always keep a minus sign with the numerator. Next one, minus 17 upon 39. Multiplicative inverse means just the reverse. 39 upon 17, we give a minus sign to the numerator. We don't give minus sign to the denominator. Next one, children, it doesn't have a denominator. What to do? If there is no denominator, we write upon 1. Because anything multiplied by 1, anything divided by 1 will not change the value of the number. We'll write 7 upon 1, children. Now what is the multiplicative inverse? 1 upon 7. Right? Now that one, children, that is a mixed fraction. So we have to convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction, and then we will find its multiplicative inverse. We know the rule, children, into and plus. When you want to convert a mixed fraction into improper fraction, multiply and add. Into and plus. Minus sign will give later on, children. First we will solve this fraction, because then that minus sign will confuse us. 7 into 3 plus 1 upon 3. 7 into 3 plus 1. Okay, this is what we have written, children. 7 3s are 21 plus 1 upon 3. 21 plus 1. This is negative, children. We know this is negative. So we are going to give a minus sign. Now, what is the multiplicative inverse of this one? Reverse it. 3 upon 22. Minus 3 upon 22. See, children, this is done. So we complete our fourth question till here. We'll see the next question in the next video. Thank you for watching till the end.